Hey folks, Mark back again. If you're watching the previous video, like I said, get the supper on the go there now, getting a few burgers. I gotta give them a little flip there by the looks of it, because they're smoking up pretty good. Oh yeah, they're doing up pretty good there. And a couple of them, what do you call them? Oh, that's the Jack Link's bacon jerky. Salt and pepper. What do you call them? The Prisoner's Choice beef burgers. That's the Angus burgers there. Getting another bottle, Michael? Right on. Michael just doing a bit of shooting there now at the 22 while we're waiting for supper. He doesn't get a chance to get out as much. Because usually when I goes hunting, it's usually during the afternoons, and he's usually in school during the week, so don't get a chance to get out with me too much, and his father doesn't do a big load of hunting, so he doesn't get out. Well, he gets out with his friends sometimes and stuff, but his buddy works now too, so out here today. He likes the woods, so I try to get him out as much as I can. I gotta start to try to get him out a bit more often than I am, because I know it was like when I was his age growing up, I always wanted to be out in the woods and stuff, and I couldn't always be out in the woods, so say this just me set up a couple buns there, a little plate I picked up there the other night there up to Dollarama there last night, up Dollarama for $2 or $2.50. Little cheap plastic plate there, just keeping me car, because the other day, if you watch my previous video, the other day I had a little steak there, and gee, they'd leave it in the pan, and he ended up they started bringing some oil. The pan's not as seasoned as I thought it was. But, yeah, he ended up, Jesus, freaking overcooking on me a little bit. I was still eating and he was still good, but overcooked a little more than I liked, eh? I like my steak like rare to medium rare, and that was well done. Most spots, so just keep flipping my burgers so they don't burn up on one side. See them old frozen patties. They're good though. The Dominion brand ones. Let me say now, get this bacon jerky opened up here. I'll tell you, boy, if you're looking for something like you likes taking a bit of bacon in the woods with you or something, but you're worried about like summertime, warm weather, bacon on you, spoiling on you, that is the cat's ass, man. All you gotta do is make sure to heat it up a little bit first, because I find cold or even room temperature, you get that greasy mouthfeel. But if you warm it up first, oh man, it's perfect. So I'm gonna have that now, throw that on the burgers when the burgers are almost done, and I got some cheese there. Throw on, we'll have a cheeseburger each, and I might boil up a cup of tea, I might not, I don't know yet. And I got a few chocolate bars there now for dessert. Never tired, but I should have took a few jam jams from the house. Jam jams and a cup of tea in the woods now, buddy, that's a snack. Yep, so there's the burgers. There's Michael over there friggin' with the me little Marlin 22 that you've seen in previous videos. Got his blaze orange on. Got his little Mora Companion blaze orange knife I gave him for Christmas the other year. Shooting that little bottle over there now, he just knocked it over. Gotta say, boy, it's a good little 22. I say he's a crack little shot with her. Not too bad myself, but I've been out shooting now for a few years compared to what I used to be at it, that I need to get back into it big time. So I'm thinking next year now might be, if I don't move to Alberta or Ontario, if I stays home here, I'm going to get a membership to the old Humber Valley Rod and Gun Club, and try on them burgers now. We'll just get a little membership to the Humber Valley Rod and Gun Club, and probably pick myself up. Either I'm going to do up that 22 with a bipod and everything on tour, or I might just keep that 22 for planking out in the woods and get myself a nice, well, I won't say nice, but it's a decent little Savage Axis 223 or something there, 22 250, and throw a bipod onto it and use that as my target rifle at the range and stuff. Because I've been out of shooting so long now, I've noticed I've picked up a bit of a what I call is the old bang flinch, where you, when the gun goes off, you got a tendency to want to shut your eye and flinch a little. So I got to get rid of that, because I never had that when I was growing up. But I've picked it up in recent years. Like I say, I guess the only time I really shoot for the longest while, the only time I was shooting off a gun other than 410, if I was in small game hunting or something, was every 2 years I had my moose license. So that was the only bit of time I did a little bit of shooting. Right? I go out and sight in the gun and then I go out hunting. So got to get right back into it. I loves me shooting and target shooting. So 223 ammo is usually pretty cheap. Same with 22 250. So that probably is what I do now next year, and save up a bit of money, get myself a 223 and a brand new 30-06 for the fall for moose hunting. But I'll cross that bridge next year when it comes to it. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna get a bit of moose jerky, or a bit of moose jerky. I wish that was moose jerky, boy, geez, that'd be something good. I usually make my own moose jerky, but I haven't powdered make done in a while. Now I'm gonna get a little bacon jerky on the go here now, put it on top of the burgers, what are still cooking, because they were partially thawed out, so they're not gonna take too long to cook up on the inside. So put a bit of this bacon jerky on there. I'll try to, hold on boys, I got a zoom right in there for you, on you. Sorry about that. Forgot to take it off zoom there where I was taking a video there. Getting a little footage of Michael. Yeah, put a little bit of bacon on there. Michael's burger and my burger. Well, geez, I tell you boys, you get some big strips of this bacon too, but I mean, look at that. Look, that's bigger than what you get from McDonald's, I tell you. And what they give you at McDonald's, boy, jumpers. They don't give you nothing at McDonald's. They're like, we want you to pay $2 for it, and we'll give you the scraggliest piece of bacon we got there in the warmer. Same with Tim Hortons, eh? Yep, charge you a fortune for it, give you a jack shit of it. You give Michael a big piece. I don't want to hog all the big pieces. I'm fat enough as it is. He can use, as you've seen, I'm right fat, he's right skinny, so he could use a little bit more bacon. Yeah, it's an interesting family dynamic we got going on, I gotta say. My brother's like freaking 5'9", 100, like same size, probably a little bit shorter, same size as Michael, a little bit shorter. Yeah, don't go shooting no pink hands. But bring it over, we'll put it in the car and take it out. Somebody freaking else couldn't take it out, we can. Yep, that's all the bacon, boys. But take that little piece off, give them to Michael. But now I'm going to throw cheese onto that now, that'll melt down and keep the heat in on them burgers. Turn that pan down a little bit so I don't overcook them. But I'm going to put cheese on her now. I'll let you go and I'll be back to you now there in a moment, so I'm just going to put her on pause. Alright guys, back in there. So I had to put cheese on, get them warmed up. I didn't want the burgers burning up or nothing. This really nice cheeseburger in the woods there now. Swallow of water. That's not in the mood for a tea this evening. Just gonna have a swallow of water and a bar after I has my burger. Do a little bit more shooting, finish up the shoes up the rest of the ammo I got there, and then probably head out, I'd say. I figures I use up the rest of the ammo, we won't do no more hunting. So like I said, it's getting close to, well, it's 5:15, so time we get out and stuff, and hits his heat up and does a bit more shooting and heads home. Michael got his pellet gun there anyway. If we happen to spy a grouse on the way out, he can get out and take a shot at it. I mean, pellet gun enough to take down a grouse. But yeah, gonna go have lunch there now. Talk to you probably the last video I do for this evening anyway. So anyway, talk to you after, folks. Have a good evening. Bye bye.